Can't hear shit.
We're good.
We're good.
Everything is totally fine.
I don't know if she called for me or not. I fucking don't care.
Chris is just... The benefits of noise-canceling headphones, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it.
All right, let's go. 307 Reacts, I'm Matt, that's Chris.
Yo.
You guys are the best audience in the world, and if it sounds super hollow and echoey right now, it's because normally we have these things that make it sound like great studio audio quality, but this thing took a shit, which means these things took a shit, which means trials and tribulations of owning a bunch of electronic audio equipment. Sometimes it doesn't work. I will give it to the Behringer interface. That thing has lasted for like 6 years and been on 24 hours a day and just done everything we've asked it to do. So the fact that it's just now taking a dump on us.
I mean, fuck, we put close to 800 episodes through that thing.
For $300, you can't really...
Plus what, 4 EPs? 3 EPs?
Yeah, the record stuff, like all the record stuff.
All the shit.
Yeah, so... You can't be too mad about it, you know? Yeah. So, actually, I highly recommend. If you're looking for audio interface, Behringer UMC 1820, it's a great little interface. So that's why it sounds... We're going to be talking a little bit louder. It's going to be... Bear with us. New space plus broken equipment. Here we go. This is what you get. On the screen in front of us, it is our boy EXHORTER. This just came out 5 days ago.
Yeah.
It's called Heretic. Now, this is released under Michael Hanson, so I don't know if
He changes the name of his YouTube channel from time to time.
Yeah, so he at one point he went by EXHORTER. I don't know if he's still going by that, but it's our good buddy Aaron Hanson. One of if not the greatest bass players I've ever met or had the pleasure of meeting.
Yeah.
If you don't know him or this is your first time coming across him, maybe the algorithm somehow you came across this based on what your preferences are. Maybe you're a bass player, whatever. Highly recommend you go over to his channel, his personal page. We always link it in our description. Please give him a like. This is a very, very independent one-off. No labels, nothing. We know him well. He's a local here around town. Sometimes, depending on where he decides to live,
wherever he decides to be local,
wherever he decides to plant his roots for that 4-month period of time. I believe he's here right now. So I was just looking at the info for this one a little bit earlier before we pulled it up. It's 5 days old, so I didn't even know he was still.
He hit me up the day before it came out.
Oh,
he
perfect.
said, "Hey, I'm dropping this. Would you guys check it out?"
Absolutely. Here we are, dude. So if you guys are in for that as well, please go over to his page, give him a subscription. On your way back, give us a subscription. That's all we're asking for. We don't have any sponsorships or anything like that. We're not trying to sell you anything. We just want to hit 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year. You guys can help us do that, and we can help EXHORTER, our good buddy Aaron, get some more subscribers as well. The song is called Heretic. Heretic or Heretic? I don't know. Should we get into it?
Heretic. Yeah.
Let's get into it. Here we go.
All my foes I dispose quickly. Might get tussle if page get prickly. Might Jack Russell. Teddy's like Tyson out of prime, but we ain't letting Jake slide Wrigley. Prime ain't reached, I'ma kiss the sky like Jimmy. Bunch of cracker heads looking all like chickpeas. 20 years later, now start, you think that you're full. You're an obstacle, miles to kill us 3-3. So I slide quicker than Chuck, cause I'm Billy. Freak well, leak we James like I'm Mickey. You look like you're trying to climb out of a bed quickly. You look like you crying if you trying to smack with me in the streets. Those be flying eyes like the E60s. Ain't above humble and bumbling like Peter McNeil. Much respect though, if you came here to take a beating, I'ma shake your hand like take it after I barely leave you breathing. That's the question though, if you even make it to see it. James Murray spawn with it, might just be your last proceedings. Keep it on the lowest what you be seeing. Ain't no thermal punches that gon' break you through my ceilings. Ain't no ceilings when I'm up in it, it's on fire with.
That bass guitar is ridiculous.
Oh, it's fucking crazy.
I know that's the same one. That's the same one that we recorded him on. Like he was in this side of the room for the Freebird music video. I'm pretty sure it was that same guitar. Or
actually, that was still when we were over here.
Well, we were over here. He was over on this side. The computer was on this side, but he was standing over here recording his bass.
I forget.
Because I remember doing the video. It was zoomed in over here. The video you took. He was on this side.
Oh yeah,
his little solo thing. And that was a video that I was like, it's crazy how it's like sped up like that.
I like how you sped that up for the edit.
I like how you sped it up for the edit, and Chris was all, oh no, dude. Listen to the click.
Live.
Listen to the click. I'm like listening to the click in the background, like, oh shit, yeah, that's the click. Oh yeah, that's not. There's no tonality difference in the click. No, that's just regular speed.
Yeah.
That thing is legitimately a coffee table, dude. Like you could turn that over, put some legs under it, and just rest your
coffee.
coffee.
Put some wheels on it and skate that bitch to work, dude.
You could kickflip that shit. You could clear that 10 stair with that thing all day, dude. That's crazy.
For those of you who have made it this far in the reaction, because I know there's a lot of people that pop in for 3 seconds and leave.
That's okay. We appreciate you being here. Thanks.
Aaron has a very unique look at music. He has a very unique view.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to one of his live shows, it's wild. It's all over the place. You'll hear, like, sometimes he'll, like, start with, like, a traditional jazz whatever that then turns into a song where he's like, hey, maybe you shouldn't rape. Like, that'd be cool. And then you're like, wait, how did we get from here to here? Like, I didn't hear a song change, and he's just up here playing, doing wild shit, and then he starts rapping about something else, and then, we're going to riff on this for a little bit. And so he has a very abstract look at music. And I find that very interesting.
Which makes sense, because this is also a guy who studied bass at Berkeley with Victor Wooten, like one of the greatest bass legends ever. Like not necessarily directly under him, but he told us he had multiple experiences with the guy and crossed paths with him several times. And we're not talking like the Berkeley. This is like a Berkeley in California or something like that. I can't remember.
So the Berkeley College. There's a Berkeley College in California. That's not the one.
That's okay.
Berkeley College of Music is in Boston.
So that's the one. Yeah, that's the one where he studied at, which is like oftentimes mistaken for the one in California.
At the same time, Billy Wilkins was there.
Right. That's right. Yep. We talked to him about that. He's all, he was doing guitar stuff when I was there. Okay, cool.
Crazy, dude.
So for him to have this very diverse look and approach at music actually really makes sense when you think about his background and how much he's absorbed over however many years of his life.
Yeah.
Like, I've kind of been like one channel my whole life. So everything that I produce musically kind of rotates and gravitates around the same typical kind of stuff. Like Chris said, Aaron can go from one thing to another in a blink of an eye, and you're like, how did you... Like,
I didn't even realize I crossed a bridge. I was just teleported there.
And he's one of these guys that comes in and he's all, what key are we doing this in? What's this? And I'm just like, keys. Mm-hmm. Keys. House keys, or what are we talking about here? Like,
the impressive thing is he goes, just play it.
He's like, you're good, just play it. Yeah, because
and then he fucking rips it.
He's got...
And you're like...
insane relative pitch, yeah.
You're like, okay, so, like...
Do you want to track it? And he's all, no, if that's good for you, we're good. And I'm like, it sounded awesome to me. Like, I don't know, dude.
You want to do another take just in case?
Yeah.
That was a nice warm-up.
Yeah.
Warm-up?
You want to do a provisionary take or whatever? You're like, I think I got the feel for it. Like, played it once.
Right.
And then sure as shit, next take, just smack, 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 smack. Like, okay, dude. All right, yeah, he's a machine, that's for sure.
Don't call for the best if you don't know if he's showing up hot. Cause sometimes I just wanna stay home, eat out some crotch. I'm pretty good at it. Ask your mama, she. You ever think about all the times they lie to you and how convinced you were crazy when telling the truth? Back of the lines where you kept falling, hoping for change while she gives you a few pennies after they knock out your tooth. That's what you asked for, right? They play your ass for a fool, cause you're convinced it's the opposition that's doing it too. So cast your stones at the traitor, even though it's your savior. Pray forgiveness finds you sooner or later. Cause I say truth and I get stoned. My head is old enough to withstand the blow. I got ancestors in my bones. They knew I come to take my soul. I've been to hell, ain't no place home. Big girl, this shit's so wrong. But I don't down like a bird.
Just like wild transitions, like, what are you doing, dude?
Empathy in my life, then you ain't got no empathy in your own. I've been broke, hurt, cheated on, bested by foes. I was never gonna make it, less a story foretold. The story said I had to be savage and bold, killing certainty, never show weakness or expose. Kinda funny how it's always the quiet ones they attack, then act surprised when the quiet one pops them in the dome. They justify cause they insecure and lack a backbone, ego tripping cause they ego driven. Y'all need to atone. I have this feeling the holy water, now we see your bones. I'm guessing now he's the holy father cause it's filled with hope. It's crazy from at a young age that I knew it to be a calorie deficit. Survival was guaranteed. You be surrender prayer to the need and we serve straight from the king's pockets. I seen what I've seen and thinking too long. They ain't thinking very deep. Papa wasn't a daddy, he just my mama's disease. Crazy how when I talk about all regular things I'm enforcing. Negative vibes, cause they ain't seen the shit I seen. The world was a ghetto, I thought that y'all knew. Just been there with gender, I'm talking you through. So scared to return to the brokenness and moves. They bury you down, cause they don't want rust on their silver spoons. Cause maybe then they at the beaches like you too. Work for a living, give up all they loot. So eager to...
Could be controversial. I say it all the time, and we all usually know where I'm going when I say could be controversial here, but he sounded like my boy Tom a little bit, okay? Let me go back.
I have a feeling even Aaron would be like, don't you fucking...
I know, that's why I'm like, I know. This is why when I say it, and look, 9 times out of 10 when I reference Tom McDonald, it's a compliment. I think Tom is like one of the greatest, like, he's an insanely good writer. And some of the things that he says, whether or not he backs them or whether or not he's using them just as words.
Well, and whether or not you agree with them.
And that's the thing. It's like whether or not you agree with it, fine, whatever. If it's good writing, it's good writing. And Aaron has some of that. Let me go back to where he...
Here we go. Talking about all these regular things I'm enforcing. Negative vibes, cause they ain't seen the shit I seen.
When I talk about all these regular things, I'm enforcing negative vibes just because they ain't seen the shit that I've seen. Like, yeah, man, like we all go through different stuff. And just because I'm being a realist doesn't mean that I'm being negative. It just means that like this is the shit that happens in real life and I'm desensitized to it, so I'm willing to talk about it. And like it sucks, but it's the real world shit.
Oh gosh, I just had to talk. And I'm not gonna say exactly what the situation
I need
is
names,
in the video.
places, phone numbers,
social security numbers, addresses,
debit card, 3-digit security code.
That's it. Their grandmother's card. But me and my wife were talking with another couple that we know about some upcoming changes as far as life goes.
Sure.
The thing we were talking about is I was like, okay, listen, we have, like, me and my wife have a plan set in place for these changes to take place. I said, as far as my end, I'm less involved on it because the change isn't happening to me, it's happening to my wife. And so I know that all I need to do is just keep doing what I'm doing and then change just a couple things that are in our budget for a little bit because it's going to suck shit.
Yep, you can have some transitionary period. Yep. Yeah,
so I was like, what is your guys' plan? And it was kind of like, well, we don't have one.
We're just going to fucking send it.
That's what he said. Exactly. And I'm like, okay.
I have a feeling I know what you're talking about.
I've been here and done this. That's not a great plan.
You're going to want to get a plan pretty quick.
And I was like, because here's the reality. Regardless of whether you're in the position that I'm in, and I've been working at this one particular place for a very long time. I have a set schedule. I have my reactions twice a week or once or twice a week, and I have all these things in motion.
Yeah.
It took a lot of dedication to get to where I'm at and stay where I'm at, and that consistency through time carries us through not having to suck as much shit because that wasn't always there. Right?
It comes down to practice. Like, you've been practicing that for a long time, and now you're really good at it because you've been practicing it for fucking 10 years.
Well, and that's because I fucked it up for 10 years, and I learned, hey...
Didn't we all?
That's not a great practice.
Not a great way to go about life. You're like, why don't I ever have any money? Why can't I pay my bills? How often did I show up to work this month? Oh.
Because I...
Whoops.
It's
because I was irresponsible as shit and didn't think about stuff. So here we are being adults.
So this is, and I was like, dude, if you do this, this is what's going to happen. And I said, there's no, because I've seen it 1,000 times.
I mean, history repeats itself.
And they were like, well, that sounds, quite harsh, to be honest. And I was like, so is life.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, if you choose to make it, life is fucking harsh. Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, you need to have some sort of plan. I said, it seems like, the other part of the relationship there has a tentative plan. Okay, at least they have something. Okay, they have something, but there's nothing else happening on this other side. And I'm like, dude, and I told him, I said, this could completely tear you guys apart. Like,
dude, not being prepared. That's
big life shit.
That's a huge stressor on relationships, man. Not having a plan, not being prepared can absolutely tear relationships apart. 1,000%.
Yep.
Yeah, so always have a plan. Anyways, full circle. Yeah. I know it's controversial, but to me, he's doing some very Tom McDonald style writing right here, and from me, that's a compliment. So anyone who decides to contradict that, Aaron, yourself included, hey, dude, it's a compliment. It's all love here, okay?
That's it.
It's all about good writing, and you're doing a great job. So that's it. That was the whole compliment. Let's go.
The world was a ghetto, I thought that y'all knew. Just been there with gender, I'm talking you through. So scared to return to the brokenness and moves. They bury you down cause they don't want rust on their silver spoons. Cause maybe then they had to be just like you too. Work for a living, give up all they loot. So eager to change us up, I don't think they realize change can work really well for lynching them right back up. Sure things I get stoned, my head is on another withstand the blow. I got ancestors in my bones, they knew I'd come to take my throne. Yeah, I've been through hell, there ain't no things on, and I've seen the heaven, and that shit's on the floor. I'ma burn it all down, like it's made out of law, and we'll see you still.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. We started off with just the very intro of this is kind of sounds like a grunge rap type thing. It's really like unfiltered, very basic. And then it kind of builds up and you get a little element of, some, I guess like maybe funk would be the kind of closest.
Yeah, some more melodic
like
sounding kind of, yeah.
And then it devolves into this like metal thing during the
kind of like a more rock kind of thing in the chorus. Yeah,
and then it goes back
heavier.
to a groove.
Yep.
And then we're back into the metal thing. And then now we're in a metal jazz fusion.
Now we're in like almost a Rage Against the Machine, Tom Morello type of like crazy guitar solo chaos thing going on.
Did you hear the beat change?
Dude, I've heard. Yeah.
Number one, I can't hold a 4/4 to save my life. Okay, I can't imagine going from whatever time signature they were in before. I haven't been counting. To what he's doing now.
It's hard to count because Aaron always plays it could be 4/4. It could be 4/4, but his accent notes are on like 2 and 1, so it doesn't sound like 4/4, but it actually is in 4/4. I don't know, man. This is college kids. This is college music kids, right?
Nerds.
You can't ever understand what they're doing. He comes into the studio with a 5 or 6 string bass guitar, and I'm like, "What are we doing here, bro?" And then he proceeds to just blow my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Absolutely blow my fucking mind. And I'm like, "All right, you're good to go, I guess. Like, whatever you say, sir. I guess we're doing that now because you just shut me right up. Like,
oh man. Yeah, listen to his beat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's like it's like 4, but it's like off. Like they don't start 1 until like the and. Yeah. So like it's still there, but they're just like it's fucking college. It's college music, kids, man. I think it is. I don't know. Aaron's gonna get me like, it was actually 11:92.
Yeah.
With a 4/over swing on the first phrase, and I'm like, I don't know what any of that means. I don't know what that means. Sorry. I interrupted the bass solo.
That's just
and then sometimes it just kind of ends out of nowhere. There's no outro. There's no bridge. There's no hanging third chorus. It's just guitar solo, bass solo, last beat of the song. On the last note of the bass solo.
If I had to guess, that's kind of representative of the whole thing that he's talking about. It's like all these people who lie and cheat their way through life and play the system and do this thing. He's like, I'm going to burn it all down. And so that's kind of how the song, it has the solos that has the chaos that ensues and
ripping solos for burning chaos.
All of a sudden, it's just over.
Yep,
like
just darkness.
I fucking hate.
I hate
how do you just fucking. It looks like you just throw your fingers wherever the fuck they land, and it just works.
He did the same thing. I was standing here watching him. I was just looking at him like.
It looks like he's just fucking throwing it wherever. Like there's no rhyme or reason to any of it.
And this is the same guy we talked about hundreds of times on our channel, where when you solo out his tracks and you play them back.
Oh yeah.
You're like, what in God's name happened that night? Like it sounds like you guys hit record as a car came through the room and just smashed into everything, right? And then you put it in the mix and you play it and you're like, no, that's literally the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It sounds like you took a bass, hooked it up,
and
hit record, and just rolled it off Everest. And it just fucking
went to the top of someone's 20-foot staircase in their illustrious mansion, just went, go. And then it gets to the bottom of the stairs and you're like, yeah, throw it in the mix. And you play it back in the mix and you're all, perfect. Nailed it, dude. Send it. Cut, print, check the gate, moving on. Yeah. I don't know how he does it, but he's a machine and it works out great. And
works out every time,
he did it
man.
again. Clearly, it works. So,
no, I do love the guy. He's
dude,
special talent. Like,
you want to talk about a pure heart too? Like he's got all the he's a big caring, loving, gigantic grizzly bear. Like he's a huge guy. If you ever meet him, he's like all of 7'1", which is an exaggeration, but it feels like it. His shoulders, he's
just stacked.
He's just a big dude, and he's just got the nicest heart in the world. He's just like super easy to talk to.
I do think one of the funniest videos. What was that? Can you go to his YouTube channel?
I sure can. Watch this.
It was the one with him where he was at the gym.
Okay, so this is gonna be. He's probably gonna be under Exhorter then, eh?
I would guess. Well, this used to be the Exhorter page.
Did it?
Unless he took it down.
He might have actually, dude.
Anyway, he had an old music video we reacted to, and that shit.
Yeah, he might have. Oh, there's a topic.
Okay, that one has 30 videos. Let's see. View full playlist down below that.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, that looks like
that's just an EP.
Okay. Anyway, but he's in the gym. I forget the name of the song, but like there's sections of it where he's rapping. He's like fucking working out, lifting weights and shit. And then it cuts to this section that like, because you have this hard kind of gangster beat playing. And then it cuts to a section where it's just like this fairy kind of music, and the whole screen turns psychedelic colors, and he's like flying around.
Yeah. That's that one song. I kind of like it, or whatever. Yeah, I can't remember what the name of the song is, but
fuck, that one was so good.
I think we did a reaction to it. I think it's on our channel. Yeah. So if you type in Exhorter or like if you
EXHORTER.
Yeah, or I mean, we may have Aaron Hanson if you type him in. Also, it's very possible. But yeah, he's got some unique style, man. I like that video a lot, dude. That one's cool.
That video, if you ever wonder what it's like to hang out with him in person, that video is a perfect example.
It's about
because sometimes and then
other times you just get this boy out in a fucking out in the middle of a fucking golden field recording a cover to Freebird, which is also on his page. Go check that out, courtesy of your boys here. And he opens up, dude. He lights up like a fire. It's amazing.
And by the way, shouts out to the other guy who played guitar. I have no clue who that is.
No idea, dude. I was trying to recognize it. Let's see, performances. Guitar, Alejandro Espinosa.
Hell yeah.
And Jacob Robinson on the drums. I was wondering if it was our boy or not, but it's Jacob Robinson. I also don't know who that is, so I wonder if it's just
by Aaron Michael Hanson.
Of course it is. I wonder if these are some of his school buddies.
I don't know. Or just new people he met when he was in Nashville or whatever.
Last time we talked to him, he said he's all about just meeting people and like making music happen. Yeah. So very possible that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's a very committed dude. So when he puts his mind to something, he usually gets it done. So.
Yeah. Well,
all right, 5 out of 5, dude.
5 out of 5. If you guys enjoyed today's episode as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang, and we'll see y'all next time. Bow.